5 seconds, Bishy. Bishy, you don't have your whatnot chat show scheduled. Okay. We'll see where they are. Let me put them up there. Welcome in, Bishy, and everybody that came in and bounced immediately. This might be a real short show, Bishy. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm gonna do some 8 tracks tonight. Oh, Yorp's here. I don't know how many people I've had in the past couple of weeks message me. I had 2 different people message me today about cassette tapes, and I told them to come into the show and buy them. And I had one person buy some tapes outside of the show, and obviously there's no one here right now. Oh. Oh, for you can't say Yorp. I just typed in Yorp, who are you watching? And at Yorp Shard, who are you watching? And it red texted it both times. It's the Hooer. Hooer. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to run this Sexplosion tape. Somebody pre bid on it, and I doubt that person is here. I have no idea who it was. And then I'm going to start going through the 8 tracks. Sealed Sexplosion cassette tape. Yorp's wife is on stage. Yorp's not married to Lizzie Hale, is he? Ooh. My auction time was set for 5 minutes. There we go. Sexplosion is running. Thrill Kill Cult. Thank you, Music and Liquor. I don't think you're here, but thank you. Alrighty. Tonight I'm doing rock 8 tracks. I'm gonna show them briefly, like so. Say what the name is. John Cougar, Nothing Matters, and What If It Did. I'll show another one. Ted Gonzo or Ted Nugent, Gonzo, Double Live, Angel, Hell of a Band. Yorp is not married to Lizzie Hale.
Okay. Did I think he was?
No, you just said what I was giggling about. He's at a punk show in Vegas. Alrighty, so that's the deal, and we're gonna do like 10 seconds. It's running, and these are all $2 tonight. I didn't schedule a show, but next Friday I think I'm gonna do R&B and soul. And I do have a bunch of stuff in the buy now. Feel free to make offers. If nobody shows up of all those people that messaged me all week about for the cassette tapes, I am going to stop telling them to come to my shows and just say buy them at full price and it'll combine the shipping. So Emerson Lake and Palmer Works, Moody Blues, Days of Future Past, Live Cream, Volume 2, and Eric Clapton is best. And that is running. I think if you buy them at full price, it'll combine them from the marketplace or buy now. Did Minnie make it home? Did she? Grand Funk caught in the act. Lena Rhythms sections Champagne Jam. Outlaws Lady in Waiting. And Ted Nugent Cat Scratch Fever. She enjoyed it. That's unfortunate. It's not a paid position if she enjoyed it. Can I show the tape ends? The spines like there? Or there? Oh, I don't know if it says it in the show notes. These are all as is. I have foam pads and pressure pads for sale in the store if you want to refurbish them. They're all just estate found. I'm not going to bother showing them. They're not refurbished. I sell the pads. They're $2, which means I make about $1.50. Neil Young Comes a Time, Ted Nugent, Weekend Warriors, Rock and Roll Alternative by Atlanta Rhythm Section, and Jerry Rafferty's City to City that is super dusty. I'm not going to show the spines either. They all have the bottom label, the spine label is all there. And those are running. Eddie's live. Three Dog Night, It Ain't Easy. Welcome to the Canteen. That's the Traffic Crew. And Foreigner Double Vision. Welcome in, Mr. Cotton Farmer. We're doing Choice of As Is 8 tracks for $2. Sticks, Crystal Ball. Frampton, I think that's just Frampton, isn't Frampton? REO Live, What You Get What You Play For, and Moody Blues 7th Sojourn. And those are right. What did Minnie Bish do today, Bishy? Did she interact with the public or sort stuff or what? Moody Blues. Every good boy deserves favor. Jack Bruce at his best. Now it's choice. Brian Auger and Julie Tippett's encore. Alan Parsons Project, A Turn of Friendly Card. And that is running. Bachman Turner Overdrive, 4-wheel drive. It's 2 each. It's choice. We do 1, 2, 3, or 4 if you win. What is that? Bob Dylan, Planet Waves, I think. Label's messed up. And Lobo, self-titled. Goes a run. Are watermelon boxes like those giant crates? Oh my. Did, did she get to eat the snacks while she was sorting them? Jethro Tull, Living in the Past. The Best of the Guess Who, Volume 2. Bad Company, Straight Shooter. And ZZ Top, Fandango. And those are running. You want Guess Who and Bad Company? You have to bid on them. We're doing choice. Yes. Swipe the little thing at the bottom. And then if you win, which you probably will because nobody else bid, you just tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4. So Bad Company and Guess Who were up there. I added Alice Cooper Goes to Hell and Yes, Close to the Edge. And those are running. Is that a rhetorical question, Betsy? Okay. There you go. Are you on a phone, Dr. Burns? All right. We'll add Genesis, Wind and Withering, and Three Dog Night, Golden Biscuits. And that is running. Thank you, Kath Rog. Which one would you like? If you're new here, you might max out all your credit cards and have to remortgage your house in a week. If you get one, we're doing 1, 2, 3, or 4. I can leave the other one up there. The shipping weight is only set for one, and it's only $2. Okay, so we leave that one up there. Um, there, I didn't set the max for shipping, but I don't think you're gonna hit it because you'd have to buy like 20 some tapes or something. No, I don't. I actually ignore that. I don't know. No, I don't think it's medium mail shipping, so it should be super cheap. James Gang passing through. David Crosby, if I only could remember my name. Um, Mountain, the road goes on forever. It's in a quad case, but it's obviously not a quad. Those are running. Yeah, I don't know. Medium mail's just by weight. I don't think there's a special deal like there is in the other categories where you get up to 5 pounds for one price. Sellers can't see what you pay for shipping. Like we have no idea. I don't think there's a way to tell. It's all based on location. Edgar Winter Group shock treatment. Emerson Lake and Palmer. Jethro Tull, Workchild, and what's that? Allman Brothers win, lose, or draw. Those are running. And anything listed in the cassette tapes, other music, or like vinyl categories or the book categories, just automatically defaults to media mail shipping. Jojo Gun, Bite Down Hard, another welcome to the canteen. Kiss Love Gun, and Cars Candy O. Yep, so those are running. Belly button, where? Oh yeah, we're not even paying attention. There's like 3 belly buttons there. Mike carved his name in that one. So we have Queen, the game. Rick Springfield, Working Class Dog from 1981. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Four-Way Street. Warner, Double Vision. And that is running. Thank you, Cathrog. Which one would you like? Just okay. You can just type 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's easier. Thank you. Bishy, that person on Sunday that had the user ID with like 97 characters messaged me after the show and said they changed it. They shortened it. Heart, Dog and Butterfly. This is the Moody Blues. Jay Giles Band, Nightmares and America. I told him that I had somebody that had a username like that came in occasionally that was like 20 characters long. She, I assume it's a she, shortened it to the Nana Poo Poo or whatever the first part was. Beach Boys, 15 Big Ones. Doobie Brothers, Best of the Doobies. Bob Dylan, Desire. And Nils Lofgren, I Came to Dance. And that it's running. Did you hear from Rag? Did she? I never went back. I turned Sarah Jane on. She had some interesting photos, but I'm poor because I try to sell 8 tracks on whatnot, so I didn't buy anything. Mott the Hoople, Three Dog Night, suitable for framing. Another of this is the Moody Blues and BTO 2. She didn't say, she was just going AWOL today. Thank you, Yorp. Oh, I wish I was in Vegas right now. It got up to a sweltering 51 degrees today. Fleetwood Mac, Moody Blues, In Search of the Lost Chord, Ronnie Hawkins, and Jackson Brown, Running on Empty. I don't know if he can hear me or not. Just hit me $2 and I'll throw it in there, Yorp. How about that? The Orange Man says we're not going to have to pay taxes on tips, so I'm gonna encourage tipping. I'm gonna start doing everything for tips. Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. Well, Butterfly, maybe you'll just have to tip me. Three Dog Night, Naturally, and Greg Allman, Tour, In the Sleeve, and Three Dog Night, Naturally. That one's got a gummy roller on it. And that's running. Thank you, Yorp. Thank you, Cathrog. I already got it. Thanks, Dixie. Thanks again, Yorp. All right. Gummy roller goes in gummy roller. You meant three. Three Dog Night. The one with the gummy roller. You understand what gummy rollers are, right? You're a seasoned collector and know not to stick that in your machine. Okay. I got it. Moody Blues, A Question of Balance. Three Dog Night, Naturally. I think I just did these. Bad Company, Desolation Angels. and Steve Miller, Book of Dreams. And that is running. They were just sheets of stickers, but I don't know where we found them. Thank you, Gizzos. Just say 1, 2, 3, or 4. We had a kiss a little while ago and nobody bid on it. And Gizzos' payment failed. So the show grinds to a halt because Gizzos probably can't chat and tell us which one they want. Oh, there you go. Gizzos, do you want 1, 2, 3, or 4? I don't remember. What was the kiss we had? Love Gun. Do you want me to throw the kiss up there again? Okay, we got Rod Stewart, A Night on the Town, Peter Frampton, I'm In You, Three Dog Night, Cyan, any Bee Gees. Crystal Lake Counselor, I'm sure I've got lots of Bee Gees, but can you hang out for 30 seconds? Love Gun. Choice of those is running. Let me look for Bee Gees. The stuff I have pulled out is just rock stuff. I'll look real quick on the pile of pop disco stuff I have. Well, at first glance, or a quick glance, the only Bee Gees I'm seeing is Spirits Having Flown. I mean, I've got several hundred back here in the stacks, but that's all I can see. I've got like 100,000 of them. I mean, I've got Bee Gees somewhere, but none where I can just grab them. How do you get Love Gun? Um, did that run? Uh, Gizos, did Gizos pick? 1, 2, 3, or 4 Gizos? 3. You can't get Love Gun now because they picked it. How long am I running? Not very long. It's a short show. I'll probably do R&B and soul next week on Friday. And I'll start having some shows here occasionally. I don't have one scheduled for next week, but I'll schedule it eventually. Follow me if you're wanting more 8 tracks. Elton John, that's Caribou, isn't it? BG Spirits Having Flown, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, New Blood, and Burton Cummings, uh, Dream of a Child. That is one creepy cover. 2, it's running. You gotta bid. There you go. Catherine, are you bidding yourself up? Oh, you're using whatnot credits. Okay. So thank you. What do you is this like your first day ever here, Cathrog? Eric Clapton, Backless, Ocean, Give Tomorrow's Children One More Chance, Bob Seger, Stranger in Town, and yes, Fragile. Thank you, Gizes. Which one would you like? It's the Bob Seger. And we got Heart, Little Queen, Three Dog Night, Golden Biscuits, Joni Mitchell, Clouds, and Foghat, Stone Blue. Those are running. Thank you, Gizes. Takes the Foghat thing. And this is the bootleg, but I threw it in here because it's Black Sabbath. Oh. Or it might be sound alike material. Whatever. It says Black Sabbath on the spine, but sound like material on the back. But who knows what's on it? I didn't listen to it. Santana Festival, Kansas Mask, and Kansas, just Kansas. And that is running. No. I looked at Virginia over there.
Okay.
I knew that Spirits Having Flown was there because somebody asked for them before and then they didn't bid that last show I had. Or did you mean go stacks of them? No, dear, it's fine. Bad Company, Desolation Angels, Straight Shooter, James Gang, Fog Hat, Stone Blue, super dusty on that one, and wrinkly. And Joe Walsh, you can't argue with a sick mind. And that is running. Thank you, Gizos. Which one would you like? Thank you, Gizos. You had enough.
Wasn't doing anything. We're going to shit. I got to see it.
There's Elon Firefall. Uh, I think so. Is she Three Dog Night naturally? Rock and Roll Collection by Buddy Holly and Foreigner. I'll try to remember Bishy, but remind me to look. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, I could have done that, huh? I was using this for the paper show, so too. It's the Foreigner, thank you. And we got the Flugel Knights, one of those songs. Small Wonder. Tycoon. Steve Miller Band number 5. Probably wants to shoot that stupid robin that keeps bashing itself off the window for the past 3 weeks. Thank you, Gizzos. Thanks to Steve Miller Band. A little bit of bubbling to the back on that label, just a wee little bit. The front label is super nice in that. Yeah, there's bird shit everywhere, all over out there on the ground, and the door. And the window that keeps slapping its face off of, there's bird spit or whatever it's coming out of the bird. It's funny, all the other birds just sit there and watch it. And they don't give a crap at all that that bird is doing that. They are not frightened in any way. The Worst of Jefferson Airplane, Van Morrison Wavelength, Boz Scaggs, Silk Degrees, I believe was that one, and Foghat Boogie Motel. Yeah, it occasionally tries to fight with itself in her mirrors and her back window too. Bishy, they changed the listing format and all sorts of stuff on the PC again. Thank you, Gizos. Takes the fog hat. And I scheduled one for next Friday if you guys want to bookmark it. It'll be soul and R&B. Photo Maker, Beach Boys Endless Summer, Little Feat, Time Loves a Hero, and Jay Ferguson. No, I'm not. If you'd smack me, we could ban him, probably, wouldn't you? Pat Benatar, Canadian version, if you're into Canadian versions. Doctor Hook, also Canadian version. Pleasure and Pain, Sniffing the Tears, Fickle Heart, and Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and other stuff. And that is running. Got Emerson, Lake, and Palmer pictures in an exhibition. The best of Crosby. But that was loud. The best of Crosby, Nash. Different Steve Miller Band number 5. And 10 years after, those are running. Bishy, if I get 5 emails tomorrow from people saying they want to buy cassette tapes, I'm just going to refer them to you. Bill Wyman, Stone Alone, the J. Giles Band in the Morning After, The History of the Guess Who, and Bad Company, Another Desolation Angels. And those are running. I haven't added more than about a dozen tapes in the past month or so. So thank you, Gizos. Kelsey, I stopped bitching about that. I used to complain to them constantly about that. I guess they did give us the pre-bid button, which seems to be fairly permanent now. It's been there for the past month or so, steady and hasn't gone away. Paul Revere and the Raiders, Pink Puzz, Montrose Jump on It, Mountain Climbing, and the Doobie Brothers Living on the Fault Line. And that's running. Yeah, I don't know how big shows you've ever had, but I've had shows where I've had hundreds of auctions in them in like the paper category. And trying to do a show without that uh, pre-bid button, you got to scroll down through to find the when you used to have to scroll down through to find the pre-bids. Oh, it would drive me crazy. Scroll down and find one and have to scroll down for the next one. Jethro Tull, War Child, Sky High, Tavares, Peter Frampton, I'm in You, Canadian version, and Bonnie Tyler, It's a Heartache. Another belly button. Belly button 7. And we're flying through the belly buttons tonight. Stephen Stills, Thoroughfare Gap. Mickey Mouse Disco. That's not really rock. Coco Legend and Sugarloaf, self-titled. And those are running. And Ghost. Ghost has no shows scheduled. A Beach Boys 69. James Gang thirds. Eric Clapton, there's one in every crowd. Super dusty on that one. And Nazareth, Malice in Wonderland. Ghost going to visit Bishy. Thank you, York. He just stopped visiting. Alan Parsons Project Pyramid. Pure Prairie League firing up. Sticks Pieces of 8. And Electric Light Orchestra Face the Music. Mr. Bishy. No, these are unrefurbished. They're $2. I sell pressure pads in my store. I'm not one of those kind of people that just enjoys fixing the 8-tracks. I loathe it. Sorry. Jethro Tull bursting out. Eric Clapton is best. Jackson Brown holdout, and I think that's Bob James. No, that's Van Funk. Declared it's in him. Did you hear they're doing away with the penny? The orange guy is going to save enough money every year from making the penny to have his military parade on his birthday. Well, half as much. Faithful Todd Rundgren in the sleeve. Deep Purple, Who Do We Think We Are? Saturday Night Live. And Supertramp. And it is running. You're closer to DC now, Bishy. You can go attend the parade. That doesn't mean you can't celebrate the service. Thank you, York. What is it? The 250th anniversary, I think. Okie dokie. I am going to add Neil Young Harvest on there and rerun that. And that is running. And I assume you want the Supertramp. Thank you. So we got another Foghat Boogie Motel, Foghat Night Shift, and Average White Van Cut Cake. And Alan Parsons Project Eve. Oh, I have no idea who gives. I'm sorry. I have 18 envelopes and I don't know which ones are even yours. I just put them in numbered envelopes. I don't even know who bought the last one. I'm a goldfish and make no effort to remember any of this. I'll just give you both of them. And then you get doubles, you get doubles. All right. James Gang, thirds. Molly Hatchet beating the odds. Walter Carlos switched on Buck. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. And that is running. And we're down to about the last, we'll say 50 or 60 tapes. Bishy thinks I should do this every Friday again. We'll see about that. But next week I do have one scheduled. The show's been up all week. Did you miss my rant about all the people messaging about cassette tapes all week? Allman Brothers Band, Enlightened Rogues. Kelsey, it's all in the all that stuff is in the marketplace. It should be. Santana, Love Devotion, Surrender, Styx, Cornerstone, and Electric Light Orchestra, Discovery. And that is running. Yeah, but he keeps messaging me asking if how to combine shipping. Because apparently when you're buying stuff on here in the buy now, it's not real clear if it combines it or not. And I know it combines it in the shows, so I just tell them to come to my show. And that's one of the reasons I scheduled the show. And nobody showed up. I'm sure I do. I haven't had any Night Ranger ones tonight. Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story, Styx, Crystal Ball, The Guess Who, Sonogram Canada, and Procol Harum. It's at the home. And that is running. I never can tell, Kelsey. There's days when people order 3 or 4 tapes and it'll combine it, and then there's days when they'll order several tapes and they'll all be in different orders. It doesn't seem to like offers. If somebody makes an offer from the marketplace and I accept it, it never seems. What are you interested in? Oh, you're the one to ask about Night Ranger. Nothing I have is sorted. Um, when I get through when I get another big pile of rock stuff, maybe there'll be Night Ranger in there. Nazareth, Expect No Mercy, Foghead, Energize, Peter Frampton, Where I Should Be, and Bob James, Lucky 7. And that's right. I don't think I even know how to combine them. Whatnot is making so much money on the shipping on this site. Takes the fog hat. Well, you lucking out like in fog hat tonight. Quite a few of them. And Marshall Tucker Band, A New Life. Three Dog Night, Suitable for Framing. Three Dog Night, just self-titled, I guess. And Van Morrison, Period of Transition. Oh, I think you did tell me that, and I think I tried it and I couldn't get it to work. You might be on a different version. I noticed either this morning or yesterday morning when I got up, they had changed the whole layout online again for the hub. Steve Miller Band, Book of Dreams. Rolling Stones, Goat's Head Soup. Blue Oyster Cult, Mirror. And Boz Scaggs and Band. And that is running. Thank you, Ghost. Don't careen into oncoming traffic. Takes the Goat's Head Soup. And got Average White Band. Grand Funk, Closer to Home. Another Moody Blues in Search of the Lost Chord. Joe Walsh, Seriously Folks. And that's running. Bishy, have you had your supper yet? That's right. Golden Days of British Rock. Santana Oneness. Hot Tuna, Final Vinyl. And Emerson, Lake and Palmer Trilogy. And that is running. Bitchy, what does it say my ship time is up there in the corner? Fandango. Death of your Toll War Child. Redbone already here. And Steppenwolf Live. Sarah Jane, hers has a negative or a less than sign before hers. I don't understand. I ship like as soon as I possibly can. I'll ship this tomorrow, but still, never seen that before. Dr. Hook, a little bit more. Three Dog Night, naturally in the sleeve. Not a gummy roller on that one. Faces are not as good as a wink. And yes, going for the one. And that is running. Another Desolation Angels. Dire Straits. Another This Is the Moody Blues. And Ole ELO. And those are running. Amazing Rhythm Aces, Too Stuck to Jump. Joe Walsh, The Smoker You Drink, The Player You Get. Bless Its Pointed Little Head, Jefferson Airplane. Doobie Brothers, Toulouse Street. And that's running. And the last one that I had pulled out, I think, is Beach Boys, Spirit of America. And that one. And that's all the rock I had pulled out tonight. I will be back next Friday for another short show, rapid fire, like this same format with R&B and probably mixed with some blues and soul and that sort of thing. Yes, I can. She on. Oh, it's Friday. What's Friday? Thank you, Bishy. And thank you, everybody that bought stuff. I hope you guys all have a good Memorial Day weekend. I'll be back tomorrow night with a preview for Sunday. Wait. Okay. You can send me offers, but I don't know if it'll combine them. Uh, did you send offers? Did you? I'll tell you what, Kelsey. If you want to make offers, I'll clone as soon as I'm done. I'll clone everything into next Friday's show, all the cassettes. The easiest thing to do is what I was telling everybody that didn't show up tonight. Is just to make the offers through the show, because then it seems to combine them. But I'll do that as soon as I rate out. I'll clone everything into next Friday's show. And if you get done shopping and want me to ship them before next Saturday, you just send me a message and tell me, and I'll ship them. Because you're probably not going to want to buy any R&B 8 tracks next week. So just hold off for a few minutes, and I already scheduled the show for next Friday, but I'll clone them in here in a few minutes. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll get these out in the mail in the morning, and you guys all have a safe and I don't know, happy. Do you have a happy Memorial Day weekend? Cheerful, enjoyable. I don't know. Have fun, I guess. So we're gonna go to Requiem Salvage and see what she's selling, and I probably will have some cassettes in my previews. Not this week, but probably next week. I'll have the Napa cases I have on the wall full. Have a good night, guys. Thank you, and thank you, Bishy.